Hello, everybody, and welcome on into the O'Keefe Center here at Salem State University, where the Swampscott Big Blue will have their home opener here against Boston Latin Academy. The Big Blue have started really strong this year, and they're off to a 1-0 start after a very impressive preseason. They won 5-3 at Endicott College against Beverly, who have shown to give the Big Blue problems over the years. This is definitely due to the Big Blue having so many returning faces, as they were the youngest team in the NEC last season and got very familiar with their lineup. Ronan Locke is a new face for the Big Blue this year, as he made his presence known in the first game against Beverly, tallying a goal and assist in a season opener. The team really came to play against the Panthers with points from 6 different players, including 2 goals and assists from Quinn Hitchcock, 2 goals from Derek Fea, and Dakota Landravane, Aiden Sprague, and Will Roddy all tallied 2 assists. Jason Buffard will be in goal for the Big Blue as he comes into his second season as the starting goaltender in his junior year. He made 22 of 25 saves against Beverly, allowing 3 goals. Dominic Papalardo, brother of Frankie Papalardo, will back him up in goal as the freshman goalie. As for Latin Academy, they tied in their first game in overtime against Cohasset Hull, and neither team was able to push the game-winning goal across. Our last note today is that there is an illness running around the Big Blue locker room, as their entire third line of forwards, Greg Baldrikoff, Liam Hurley, and Aiden Fitzpatrick, will all not play today, as the Big Blue will primarily skate 6 forwards. And it is about that time. After the national anthem and starting lineup announcements, we will start the home opener for the Big Blue here at the Rock. One thing I do want to note before the game starts, we do not have a Boston Latin Academy roster, so I will do the best I can to get announcements when they have the puck, but I do not have any names or the numbers for the players. So that is unfortunate, but I will do my best to get that for you. As we are just about set to begin the game. First line for the Big Blue today will be the tandem of Derek Fea, Cody Landravane on the right, Derek Fea at center, and Will Roddy on the right wing. The 3 juniors team up with TJ McCarthy and Quinn Hitchcock starting at the defense. And the game is on here at the O'Keefe Center as Hitchcock handles the draw, looking for somewhere to go, dumps it around the boards, tipped into the zone by Fea. And now Latin Academy coming the other way, and they dump it into the zone right on Buffard, who stops it and will keep the puck moving to Hitchcock. Hitchcock gets it to Roddy on the right side, trying to find Fea. The pass is tipped away. Big hit on the boards. As now it's cleared away, McCarthy will handle as he sweeps it away from one, but not out. Now a battle for it in the corner. The pass to the slot, and the shot is high. And Fea collects in the right corner. Langevin lays a hit on the boards. McCarthy looking for a pass, battling along the two number 17s. Langevin trying to get it to Hitchcock, squirts out in front, and Buffard has to cover it up. So there will be an offensive zone face-off for Latin Academy. Not to be confused with Boston Latin of Division I. Shot from the point intentionally wide. Karam's out to the red line, or the blue line, sorry. Now a pass in front off the skate, and now taken away by Papalardo, now playing defense this season for the Big Blue, was a forward last year. As a good hit on the boards by Ronan Locke. Now collected at center ice. Thrown in on Buffard, and he makes the catch and will take the face-off in his own defensive zone. BLA wins the face-off. Get it behind Buffard. Ryan with the stick check. Now a chase for the puck in the corner. Papalardo wins it, gets it to Sprague. Sprague looking for help. Pass goes over Locke, but Bartram tips it ahead and out of the BLA zone, but they cannot control it. Now a one-on-three rush, a move across, almost made, and stick checked away, comes in front. The puck is loose in front, and almost, it's a whiff shot, almost a goal there, as Sprague now coming up the left side, looking for a pass in front, gets knocked away. Can't get through to Bartram. Locke along the boards, battling for it. Again, long shifts for these Big Blue forwards today as Locke has it. In the middle of a change was BLA. Locke stick handling around one, looking for help. Can't find any. Hitchcock will keep it in the zone. Battling for it at the blue line. Fea cannot get to it. Hitchcock will take it up the neutral zone by himself. Dumps it in onto the goaltender off the pad. Not covered. Langevin trying to tip it back to Fea. And it gets tipped by Fea. And ahead and out of the reach of BLA, so they cannot get the shot on goal. Now a battle for it in the corner. Pass to the right point. A wrist shot gets tipped in front, and it goes wide. Buffard may have gotten a piece of it. Puck squirts out in front. Buffard nudges that one away. Roddy has it, trying to get it ahead for Langevin, just a little bit behind him. Langevin battling for it. Papalardo shovels it ahead to Langevin. Langevin trying to find Fea in the middle of the ice, a little bit too far forward, as Bartram is in now. Now Swampscott in the middle of a change. It's a 2-on-2 rush, and the shot and a squeezing save by Buffard. And there will be an offensive zone face-off for Boston Latin Academy. As we have 11:26 to go in the first period, 0-0 still. One shot on goal for each side. Possession has been dominated by BLA so far. Now an offensive zone face-off. Sprague wins it. Battle for it in the corner by Papalardo, and he gets it free to Ronan Locke. Locke going up the left side, finds Langevin in the middle. Excuse me, that's Bartram in the middle. And it's cleared out and will go for icing, and the Big Blue will get an offensive zone face-off out of it. This line of Sprague, Locke, and Bartram combined for 4 points against Beverly. Locke having 2 of them, Sprague having 2 assists, Locke having a goal and assist. Sprague on the faceoff. BLA wins the draw and will attempt to clear the zone. Long indirect pass is received, and we have a 1-on-2 rush and a good play by Zach Ryan getting back into the play as he knocked the puck and the stick went flying of the Boston Latin Academy, as that's a shot blocked up high on the captain, Zach Ryan. And a pass in front in the open shot and a save made by Bouffard. Puck comes loose in front. And Sprague now a 3-on-1. Locke and Bartram with him. Sprague takes a shot and a save made. Thrown in front and cleared mercilessly by the BLA defender. A huge save by Bouffard started that rush. Now Locke speeding up the left side behind the goalie. Locke looking for help and cannot find nobody home in front of the net. McCarthy keeps it in, dumps it in deep. Nobody home, though, as Swampscott goes for a change. Hitchcock now back on the ice. And that's going to be a penalty on the Big Blue as Ryan Wood on for his first shift gets the penalty for the Big Blue. He is on the third line today as he will take the first penalty of the game, and BLA will go on the power play. Fail wins the draw, but Hitchcock cannot clear. Pass to the right point, back to the left point. Shot, tipped in front wide. Behind the net now. Back to the point. Surveying, looking for an outlet now, taking it himself around the net. Gets it back to the point, left point. And it'll be a wrist shot from there, goes wide. Swampscott still unable to clear, 30 seconds gone in the power play. Pass in front and a one-timer slap shot saved by Bouffard and cleared away by McCarthy momentarily. Still in the zone. Big save there by Bouffard. Now back to the left point, back to the right, now middle. Pass to the outside. BLA looking for the right shot here. Passing it around nicely. Still have over a minute of offensive zone time now. Back to the point. Wrist shot is blocked. Never got through to Bouffard. Now wrapped around. Back to the point. BLA spent this entire power play so far in their zone. Shot goes wide from the point. Thrown back in front for a goal, and BLA takes a 1-0 lead as Swampscott just could not clear the puck on that power play and will trail 1-0. Bouffard battled for as long as he can. Swampscott just could not clear the zone, and on the power play, BLA goes up 1-0. Bartram dives to get the puck to his defenseman. Now Locke on the left side will dump it in deep. Sprague and Bartram chasing after it. And it's wrapped around. BLA trying to clear, and they get it past the defender, but Locke is back on the defensive side. As now Locke will get the pass. Can't control it. Battles along the boards for it. Wins the battle. Sprague now battling 2-on-1. And it is cleared out of zone. Papalardo carries for the Big Blue. Gets it over to his defense pair, Ryan, who will throw it in wide of the goal. And it's cleared out of the zone but Papalardo can't handle it, so now it's a shot attempt and a goal. Bouffard caught a little bit out of position, and it will be 2-0 BLA early here. So a quick 2-0 lead for Boston Latin Academy as Swampscott trails 2-0 early in their home opener. Roddy intercepts the pass and will dump it in deep and chase it with Landrevane. Now BLA looking for more, has a 3-on-2 rush. Pass across, whistles through the slot. And now Landrevane has it on the carry out for the Big Blue. Thrown across the slot, nobody home. Hitchcock has to retreat as BLA now has another 2-on-2 rush. And it is slid all the way in on Bouffard, and he'll take the face-off. .6:52 to go in the first period. BLA leading by 2 early. It's not uncharted waters for the Big Blues. They came back from a 3-1 deficit to beat Beverly 5-3. BLA dominating time in their zone, however, as Locke intercepts the pass initially. Hitchcock battling for it. As they both jam against the boards for it. It's taken away by Sprague, gets it over to Locke, trying to clear the zone, turns it over in the neutral zone, and Hitchcock will have to retrieve it in the left corner. Hitchcock drops it for Locke. Locke will try to make a play through the neutral zone, turns it over, and a good save by Bouffard to save yet another goal for the Boston Latin Academy. Even on the face-off as they cannot clear the zone. Puck bounces wide of Bouffard's net. Ryan trying to make a play to get it out of the zone, and does. Ryan Wood out there with Fea and Landrevane, or with Fea and Ryan Frary, the freshman forward, and Joey Piwat, who are the third line. Ryan Wood takes it up, dumps it into the corner, slid away by the goaltender. Ryan cannot keep it in the zone, and Papalardo will have to retrieve it. Papalardo's going to take it through the neutral zone himself, looking for an outlet pass out of it. As Papalardo takes it all the way deep, throws it in front. Frary can't get a shot off. Landrevane back on the ice for the Big Blue now. Ryan taps it to him, and he has some space to work with. He looks for the long indirect pass, intercepted, looking for Fea. And the puck rolls on in on Bouffard, and we'll get a stoppage with 4:52 to go in the first period. Swampscott trailing by 2. Now the first line of Fea, Roddy, and Landrevane back out there. Hitchcock with a little pop-up pass, looking for Fea into the neutral zone. Couldn't find him. Hitchcock throws it in, and it's going to slide all the way in on the BLA goaltender. It pops free. Roddy now has it, dumps it down low for Landrevane. Can't find Fea in the slot. Hitchcock keeps it in. Landrevane now battling along the boards. Now a fight for it. It's been pinned along those boards for a while now. Looking for a poke out, and it's thrown in front. Langevin can't get to it. Hitchcock's going to wind up and shoot, and it's a save made by the Boston Latin Academy goaltender. Now it's thrown back in front, and BLA looking for a clear, cannot get one initially, and now it is sent past the neutral zone, and Hitchcock almost leaves the puck behind, does get it, able to get it to Langevin. Langevin dumps it back in. The Swampscott's looking for a change. Roddy's still out there as the Ronan Locks line will be back out there. Long indirect passes. Nice diving play by Quinn Hitchcock to stop that pass from getting through. Hitchcock looking for help, can't find any. Gets swarmed by two BLA defenders. Now a pass in front through the slot and out of the zone, and BLA will reset their offense as Hitchcock finally gets off the ice. Frankie Papalardo to Zach Ryan, finds Sprague in the middle of the ice, dumps it in and chases it himself with Locke. Locke will get there first. He wraps it around the net, looking for an outlet. We'll get it to Papalardo on the corner, taps it back to him. Looking for help, gets it to his point man is Ryan. It's shot in front, through the slot, tipped. Sprague has it with some room. Sprague will get it in deep for Jackson Bartram. And it's flipped out. Now that's going to go for icing, and Swampscott will get a offensive zone faceoff. Feo wins the offensive zone faceoff, or loses it, sorry. And it's flipped in, tumbling muffin to their end boards. As the pass is just too far for Feo to start anything. Feo chasing it, however, can't get to it first. Papalardo turns it over in his own zone. The shot is wide. No angle there. Roddy now speeding through the neutral zone. Has Langevin on his left. As he gets shoved off the puck. Zach Ryan finds his deep pair. Papalardo gets it in deep and will go for a change. Locke will be the first one to the puck. Big collision behind the net. And BLA controls. Hitchcock out there with Tolosa now. Locke controls the puck for the Big Blue. 1:15 to go in the first. Sprague keeps it in the zone, and we're going to get a penalty on, I believe, the Big Blue, as Locke will go to the box. And BLA will try to make this lead 3-0 before the end of the first. With 1:10 to go, they'll have about 50 seconds in the second period on the power play if they cannot score before the expiration of this first period. BLA wins the offensive zone faceoff. And he'll clear it down 200 feet. It was a holding penalty on Locke. BLA passing it around, looking for the shot. They get it to the point. Tolosa gets to the puck first, cannot clear it. 27 seconds to go in the first. One-timer attempt and a save made by Bouffard. Swampscott trying to clear the zone, battling forward in the corner, trying to expire this period. 15 seconds to go. Now behind the net. Now a pass to the corner, 3 seconds to go in the period. And it's cleared away, and we will go into the second period with Swampscott trailing 2-0, and BLA will have 50 seconds on the power play to begin the second. Welcome back into the O'Keefe Center where Swampscott trails Boston Latin Academy 2-0 after 1, and BLA will start the second period with a power play. Ronan. Almost stolen on the dangerous pass by Faye. The shot, looking for a tip in front, goes wide. Roddy is not going to cover first, ships it ahead, knocked through the zone, it's at his feet, and really digs it from there. Now around in the corner. Pass back up to the front. Whiff on the shot. Harvey chasing it to the corner. Can't get to first. Puck trying to be good in front. Hitchcock blocked that one. Puck goes off the apron. Now thrown across the blue paint. And Locke will clear it away. Locke makes a move in the middle, gets it to Fea. Back to Roddy. The shot on the slate made. That was the best chance of the Big Blue so far today. Ryan chasing down the puck. Puck gets bounced in front of Bufard, and he's going to have to cover. And we'll take the face off. Wrapped around the boards for Locke. Sprague takes it from under him. Sprague looking for help, gets it to Bartram. He chips it along the boards, handled by the defense. Papalardo cuts in front, but now leaves Ryan alone back, but no one is there for a dangerous chance to be far. It squeezes the shot and makes the save. That's going to go up and high off the glass. Did not go out of play as Locke now has it for the Big Blue, trying to get it across. And it's dumped back in deep. Ryan pivots back this way and that, but gets his pass stolen over the landing. Pass goes through the slot. Sprague can't chase it down. Fires it to center ice. Ronan Locke comes across the slot looking for a shooting angle. Shoots! And rebound! We have a goal! I'm not sure they're going to try to, but Swampscott cuts the deficit in half. And it's 2-1. We're not sure if anyone tipped it in, but as of right now, it looks like Ronan Locke gets his second goal of the year. And it is 2-1 BLA. We will see who they announce on the goal. Somehow that one squeaked through after the initial shot made by Ronan Locke. Goalie's slow to get up. As of right now, it looks like it is Ronan Locke's second goal of the year. Assist on the play by Ryan.
Big Blue goal scored by number 4, Ronan Locke.
The official announcement, it is Ronan Locke's goal. BLA trying to strike quickly after the deficit being cut in half. And now the Big Blue have a rush out of it. Roddy has it to 4-on-2. Roddy makes a move around one, throws it towards the front of the goal. Can't get it to fail. Chipped along and not out as Ryan keeps it in nicely and dumps it across the corner. BLA trying to get the clear, gets it past Landry and past the blue line. Almost a clean steal there for a breakaway attempt, and the fan on the shot and a little chip in on Bufard, and he makes the save. VLA. The wrist shot saved by Buffard. Could not handle the rebound cleanly, and now it's behind the net. Pass back to the left point. Another wrist shot with traffic in front gets blocked initially by Tolosa and cleared out of the zone. Not yet. And now taken by Fea. Has some room to skate. Skating up the right side. Gets it to Roddy. Back to Lindgren. He couldn't get a clean shot off. That would have been a pretty play there by this first line of Big Blue. Nonetheless, they still have it in the zone. And VLA will get the clear. Roddy now has it in the corner. Trying to get it in front. Fea was there. Could not get it to him. As Fea keeps it in the zone and it's chipped back. Fea still has it at the point. He's going to take a slap shot looking for a tip. And the save made and covered. So a good rush out of the start of the second period by the Big Blue. 11 minutes to go in it. And they have cut the deficit in that thanks to a moment block. Goal. The senior forward. As his line is back out there. Bartram, Sprague, and Block. Sprague will take the face-off. VLA has dominated the face-off circle so far today. Big hand gets it to Locke, who has a shot. It's loose in front. Bartram couldn't get there first. A good look by Locke, though. Bartram steals it away, trying to get it in front and hit off the goal. And now a little bit of a rush for VLA as it's a 1-on-2 rush. Looking for a shooting angle, can't find one. Now takes it around, trying to wrap it around, goes through the crease. As Hitchcock cannot clear it in. Shot thrown in front wide. Hitchcock gets to it first and will clear it out of the zone. No icing. He said that the referee said that he could have got it. Sprague gets beat. Now it's a transition opportunity, maybe. Nice steal there by Locke. Playing some defense too. Tolosa pins into the boards as well. Swampscott still cannot clear, however. Hitchcock, nice work on this board. Buffard trying to get a face-off. Nice save by Buffard. As the puck squirted loose, and we're going to have a whistle and a stoppage. We'll see what the call is. Net was off the board after Buffard made that big save. Shots, making 10 of 12 saves, keeping the Big Blue in. The Big Blue 7 shots. Fea gets it out of the zone, tipped ahead by Landry, and he'll chase it himself. Fea and Roddy and Fea follow. And a good clear by the VLA, not connecting across ice pass. And they have to retreat back to their own zone, chipping it ahead. Through boards and clear it in deep. Papalardo chases, tips it, looking for Ryan. And the puck gets cleared out of the zone. Fea has control. Fea can't get past the defender. Fea trying to get it into this Swampscott zone and does. Roddy follows it, but can't get much going after that. Long indirect is tipped by Roddy and out of the zone as 2-on-2 rush. Will be halted by VLA, and it's going to be offsides. They'll have to tag up. Papalardo trying to get something quick as VLA changes. Roddy has some space to work with in the neutral zone. Pass ahead to Sprague. Sprague has a shot and a save right into the chest of the goaltender, but a very good period so far for the Big Blue. Notching his second goal of the year. Earlier this period, Big Blue scored 2-1. Swampscott still trailing. Draw right to Walk, looking for an angle to shoot. Now looking for help, throws it into the corner. Where Bartram and Sprague battle for it. Sprague wins it, but he can't get it to his deep pair. As Walk keeps it in the zone, momentarily gets it to Bartram for the shot and a save made. And a good one. That would have tied the game up as Sprague was right there on the doorstep. VLA wins the draw cleanly. Pass Landry, Bartram throw. There's a huge collision as Locke now has it, looking for help. Can't find any, and it's taken away. Now Locke is the only one back. Thankfully retrieves the puck for the Big Blue. That saved the breakaway. Hitchcock gets it to his D-man McCarthy. McCarthy looking. Can't get it past two BLA defenders. Hitchcock trying to clear it away, can't get it away. Initially now wins the battle for the puck. Hitchcock looking for a pass. Tosses it, Bartram can't control it. Now a bank pass gets past McCarthy, but Hitchcock is there in front of his goaltender. And that's gonna go for an icing. Swampscott will change off. As the third line will get their first shift of the second period. Wood, Prairie, and Keelock. Prairie will take a case out. He wins it. Papalardo trying to help on the boards. He takes it away. Nicely done there, and Prairie clears the zone. Wood chases. To the left point. And a shot that does not get through. Keelock with a block. Papalardo chasing it along the board, trying to get it ahead. Battling for it. Wood can't get it all the way out. Still fighting for it. There's a battle among the boards with four guys there. And it gets to the end glass. Ryan will retrieve it. Can't get it out. And it's wrapped around. Ryan will be first there. Tipped back to the point. BLA back in control. A whiff on the pass, but Wood can't control it. Long offensive zone step for BLA. Wood has it finally. Can't clear the zone. Prairie in a battle, or Ryan in a battle for it. Zach Ryan mercifully trying to clear it. Papalardo got knocked down in the corner, does not have his stick. And it's wrapped around still in the BLA zone. Some tired guys out there for the Big Blue right now. Long shift here. That one left the zone. No offside called. But and now BLA still has control of the corner. It looked like it left the zone, but they deemed it did not. Pass thrown in front through the slot. Still not cleared by Wood. And it's dumped back in deep. Papalardo and Ryan have been out there for a long time. Same with the third line forwards. Ryan trying to get a clear, cannot. Battle along the boards. It's tipped in front. Still loose. BLA wins the battle. Shot off the apron. And not cleared yet. And finally found its way all the way down to an icing. And a long shift finally ends with a slowly offensive zone face-off, and Swampscott will mercifully get a change. Roddy. Faya in the neutral zone. Swampscott gets it clear. Roddy now speeding up the right side, drops it off for Faya. The shot, save, loose in front, and it's not in the goal. And we're gonna get a scuffle. Hitchcock controls. Now BLA with a rush. Tolosa steers it to the corner. Hitchcock with him. Gets it along the boards to Roddy. Trying to get it through for Langevin, who has time and space, but will bring it back. Looking for an outlet. Gets it to Roddy. Tape to tape pass. Nice move around one. Roddy rushes it up the right side. Didn't get much on that shot, and it bounces in on the goaltender. We apologize for just got the audio back. Sorry about the difficulties. As the lock line back on, they are +1 today. Sprague behind the net. Gets it to his point for Tolosa. Sprague, we'll see if Tolosa can get there to keep it in. He slaps it in, loose in front, backhanded wide by Bartram. Sprague gets control of it behind the net, and we have a stoppage. What do we, the net moved off of its moorings. And the faceoff will stay in the Big Blue zone. Sprague wins the draw to Locke. Locke gets shoved out of the zone, and the Big Blue will have to tag up. 3:40 to go in the second period. As Locke gets it back, speeding into the zone, still has control of it. Bartram gets tangled up. Ronan beats the battle of the puck, and he's going to draw a penalty, and the Big Blue will go on the power play. With 3:29 to go in the second, trying to knock this one up. Locke with another great shift there, and he ends up drawing the tripping penalty called on BLA. And the first power play unit is the fail line with Locke and Hitchcock at the points. So 4 forwards and a defenseman. Hitchcock, a great offensive defenseman at that. And BLA wins the draw cleanly, but Langevin's going to be first to the puck. Roddy has it in the right corner, gets it to Fea. Back to down low to Roddy. Roddy gets it to Fea. Back to his point to Hitchcock. Hitchcock to Fea, who gets it to Roddy. Roddy takes it towards the net. In front for Fea. The shot still loose on the rebound. It comes back out to Hitchcock. He gets it back to Locke. Locke across for Fea. Save made, and a nice one sliding across. BLA can't clear the zone. Hitchcock makes a nice move, gets it through Fea to Roddy. Fea and Roddy play catch. Fea now to Hitchcock. One-timer shot is tipped in front, wide. And Hitchcock keeps it in the zone. And it is finally cleared away, and now we have a 2-on-1 possibly, but they decide not to rush it, so it'll be a 1-on-2. Locke with a nice stick check into the neutral zone. Now they have real numbers as they have someone behind the play. Langevin looking for a pass, throws it in front of Fea, and it gets through. Locke now, still a minute to go on the power play. Locke makes his move, gets around one, the shot on the short side, and it's a save made, and it gets cleared and steered out of the zone. Hitchcock will keep it. He will drop it for Langevin, and now Locke. Locke working behind the net, looking for a pass. Now we'll get it back to his point and set it up. Still plenty of time on the power play. Locke, pass to Langevin, the shot, save made. And a nice one there, and it's cleared all the way down the ice, and the waning moments of the power play are running out on the Big Blue. 15 seconds, BLA in the middle of the change. Papalardo is going to try to rush it up, gets it to Zach Ryan. Zach looking for a pass, whiffs on it, and it's chipped along the boards, and the pass stolen away and cleared, so that will be the end of the power play. And now it's fresh out of the box. That's going to be an interference penalty, and the same guy who just got out of the box will go right back and sit down there, and the Big Blue will go right back on the power play with 1:22 to go in the period. Unforced error there for BLA. Swampscott looked really good on that power play, just could not get it through. And the first power play unit will come right back on, trying to knot it up. 1:22 to go in the period. They'll have a 2-minute power play. So they'll have 38 seconds to go in the third period if they do not score it here. Big face-off coming up. Feo will take it. Same 5 out there for the Big Blue. Face-off 1 to Roddy. Sprague lets it, or actually it's Sprague out there, not Hitchcock. So 5 forwards as Langevin looking for Locke. Pass a little bit behind him, but he keeps it in the zone. Locke looking, surveying, finds Langevin, who has a shooting lane. He shoots, and it goes wide, looking for a tip. Sprague still has it at the point. Gets it over to Locke. Almost loses the handle as it bounces on him, and he shoots from the point, tipped, loose in front, and Langevin can't get a shot off, and it's cleared out of the zone. Locke will reset this power play. He's going to take it all the way around Bouffard, get ahead of steam with 38 seconds left to go in the period. Locke takes it, gets a clean entry, gets by one, what a move, and he couldn't get a shot off. Great move by Ronan Locke. Gets it back, has a lane to shoot it, throws it in front and scores! Ronan Locke, what a sequence, and he gets his second of the game and ties it up for the Big Blue. Wow, what a force he's been as he's joined the squad this season, and the game is tied 2-2 as Swampscott has taken control. 23 seconds to go in the period, and Swampscott answers the 2 in the first with 2 in the second. Ronan Locke with both of them. Did all that work himself. Langevin, I believe, got the assist. Ronan Locke with 2 tonight. And he stays out there with Sprague and Bartram. And we have a penalty off the face-off. It's going to go against the Big Blue. Not sure what it was, as we have a delayed penalty and a shot over the head of Bouffard, and it is finally possessed, and we'll see who it goes against. And they say it's going to go against Sprague. So they called a high sticking on Sprague off of the face-off. So just 15 seconds after the Big Blue tie it up, they give up a penalty of their own. 8 seconds to go in the period. And they'll get the clear by Langevin, and that will tick down the second period. And what a period it was for the Big Blue, as Ronan Locke scores 2 to tie it up here, going into the third period at the Rock. And we will have a good finish. BLA will have 1 minute and 52 seconds on the power play still. And it's going to be a good finish here in the home opener for the Big Blue. Welcome back into the O'Keefe Center, where we have a great finish on deck for you as Swampscott and BLA are tied 2-2. BLA scored 2 quickly in the first, but Ronan Locke added 2 in the second period to his season total to tie this one back up before we enter period 3. BLA is on a power play as the high sticking penalty of Aiden Sprague late in that in the second period will put BLA at a man advantage. And we are ready to drop the puck on period 3. As the first line starts on the PK. Still almost a full 2 minutes, about 1:45 left on the power play for BLA. In the tie game here in the third, and the first shot is saved by Bouffard. Now off the next faceoff, BLA wins it cleanly. Papalardo battling. Back to the point, and a wrist shot. Save made by Bouffard. Rebound loose in front, and it gets steered away to the corner. Pass back to the wing. Back to the point. Looking for a shot. Can't find one. Gets it back to the wing. Through the middle. Save made by Bouffard. He was late to react, but nonetheless, he steers it to the corner. 2 big saves on this power play. Back to the point. The shot does not get through to Bouffard, and it is cleared out of the zone. Big clear for the Big Blue there. It's now 13 saves on the night for Bouffard. Now a pass to the wing, thrown in front and through for a goal. It got tipped off of the tumbling muffin that goes through the 5-hole of Bouffard. And it is 3-2 BLA as the Sprague high sticking penalty is costly, and Swampscott will have to fight from behind with 13:44 to go, down by 1. Swampscott's PK now 1 for 3. McCarthy with it in the corner. And we're going to get a penalty against someone. It's going to be against BLA, so that's a huge call. Big Blue will go back onto the power play after just surrendering the game leading goal for BLA. Still plenty of time to go, and they'll have 2 minutes on the man advantage. This unit of Bartram, Sprague, Locke, Hitchcock, and Papalardo as Locke shoots, looking for the hat trick, gets blocked before it gets through. Pass is stolen away and cleared down the ice to Bouffard, and he'll give it to Hitchcock, who will reset the power play. Hitchcock's going to leave it for Locke, and he's going to be the man to bring it up for the Big Blue. He gets by 2, still on his feet, almost got tripped up. Now a 3-on-3 rush, Locke into the corner. Finds Hitchcock at the point, who's going to throw it through, miscommunication with Bartram. Papalardo keeps it in, gets it to Bartram. Bartram trying to slide it to Locke, does. Locke trying to make a move, gets put on the boards. Sprague loses the race to the puck. Hitchcock with a really nice keep in the zone. Sprague lifts the stick, trying to get possession, and Locke does. A minute left on the power play. Locke's getting tripped up, no call, and now a breakaway. Hitchcock gets back in the play and knocks it away nicely. A good play by Hitchcock, and Papalardo also got back. Fans are complaining about a hook. I'm not sure which side. As Sprague gets the puck back, gets hit off of it, and we're going to get a penalty. I'm not sure what they're calling there, but Swampscott will have 44 seconds of 5-on-3, so a huge opportunity for the Big Blue to tie this one up. Fans hate that call here, or at least the BLA parents that are here. 44 seconds of two-man advantage play. And then it'll be 5-on-4 for another minute 16. Swampscott needs the score on this one. They lose the draw. Landrevane trying to get it without a clear, and he does, and he gets it back to the point to Hitchcock. 5-on-3. Hitchcock looking, gets it to Locke. Locke's going to take a shot. Goal! It is a score! Ronan Locke has a hat trick, and the game is tied. 11:59 to go. And Ronan Locke has tied it. He has all three for the Big Blue as Quinn Hitchcock notches the assist. Tied hockey game. I almost said ball game. And Swampscott still is on the power play for another minute 44. Game is tied. What a game by Ronan Locke. He's got 3. Feo wins the draw to Landrevane. He gets it back to Locke, who's been the man. He's going to reset. He's going to start the breakout for the power play. Still plenty of time on it. Locke's going to take it himself. He's going to speed through the offensive zone, trying to get to the goal. Loses the handle of the puck. Feo will have to chase it down. Feo trying to get it back to Roddy, and he does. And Roddy gets hit off the puck, and we're going to get a clear. Hitchcock could not save it with his skate. And he'll get it. A minute 15 still to go on the power play. Hitchcock is going to leave it. He's going to fake the leave for Fea, and he's going to pass it to Roddy. Roddy's going to pass it behind Fea, but Locke is there to take it from him. Locke gets around one and gets put down on the boards. No call. And we got a whistle as Locke is down and hurt as he really got hit hard. I don't know if it was illegal or not, but he's getting up slowly, and he's going to have to come off the ice. He's limping a little bit. He thinks he got tripped. Talking to the official as he comes off. Papalardo will go on the ice. Still plenty of time on the power play. 49 seconds. Faceoff will come outside of the Big Blue zone. I think the penalty that was called that caused a little bit of fuss in the arena was a check from behind on number 11 of the Boston Latin Academy. Hitchcock looking for an outlet, gets pinned along the defensive zone boards. Roddy frees it, and Papalardo will take it through. 30 seconds still to go on the power play. Papalardo's going to take it into the zone himself. Takes it the 1-on-3 rush. Nice move around one. Can't squeeze it through. A good rush there by Papalardo. Fea can't keep it in, but he's going to take it himself. 16 seconds to go on the power play. Fea looking for someone. A good stick check there. As it gets thrown out in front, somehow it must have gotten deflected, and it's get cleared away, and the penalty will end with the game tied 3-3, sorry. Papalardo wins the battle for the puck as the Sprague line is on now. Sprague wins the battle, and now he has a rush up the right side, looking for an angle to shoot, loses it to the corner, as now it's thrown across. Bartram in pursuit. And it gets cleared away, and Ryan will have to chase it down. And we're going to get an offside call as Locke was just a little bit late getting into the zone. 9:43 to go in regulation. Sprague wins the faceoff, but it splits the two defensemen, and Tolosa now in a chase for it. Gonna get met at the boards, gets hit into him. Sprague comes with his aid. Locke now slides it to Ryan, who nudges it off the boards to Sprague. Sprague chases it himself, gets held off nicely. Puck comes to the neutral zone with Tolosa, flips it past one, but no one there for the Big Blue, and that's going to go for an icing. So Swampscott will have a offensive zone face-off as we will get a change. It's going to be the fail line with Langevin and Roddy. Tie up on the draw. And Faya with the steal. Gets it to Roddy, looking for a shot, and it goes high. Back to the point, McCarthy. He gets it to Langevin, who loses control of it momentarily, and now BLA trying to turn it into transition. Hitchcock back. Thrown in front, off the skate, and save made by Bouffard. Thrown in front, and Roddy steers it wide and dumps it behind his net for McCarthy. McCarthy loses it momentarily. Hitchcock's going to retrieve it, and he clears his own to Faya. Faya's got a rush with Roddy, and it gets tapped away. Roddy's there. He still has, throws it in front for Faya, and a save made, and a good one there to keep the game tied. Langevin battling for it. Faya will go off for a change. Hitchcock keeps it in the zone. Langevin looking for Roddy in the one-timer, but it's tipped away. McCarthy can't keep it in the zone. Hitchcock now. Hitchcock, Sprague dumps it in as his line mates get back in the game. Bartram keeps it in deep with 7:45 to go. Looking for a long diagonal pass, and it goes awry. It will not get to the end boards for an icing as Ryan gets it to Papalardo, who looking ahead for Locke, who can't handle the pass. Finally comes to the middle for Ryan, who gets it stolen away in the backhanded shot. Save made by Bouffard, and a big one, as we will get a defensive zone face-off for the Big Blue. Draw gets tied up as Papalardo wins the race to it, but nobody there for the Big Blue. Ryan, nicely done, taps it to Papalardo, but it gets tipped away from him. Thrown in front, and a good stick check from behind on the back check by Ronan Locke. Jackson Bartram got time and space, dumps it into the zone, chases it himself. Locke will pick it up, throws it in front for Sprague, the shot, loose in front, and a big save there. Rebound is corralled by BLA. Sprague keeps it in deep momentarily, and he keeps it in again, trying to find Locke, almost got him, but behind the back pass. And it's shipped ahead, 2-on-1 rush for BLA. 1-on-4, trying to make a move around one, gets by Papalardo, but couldn't find an angle for the shot. Thrown in front, loose in front still, and it's taken away, and Locke loses the battle to the blue line, and it will come back for an icing. Swamp's got 2 for 4 on the power play, and Boston Latin Academy is 2 for 3. 6:17 to go in the game, 3-3. BLA wins the draw, and it's thrown to the point, wrapped all the way around. Roddy Gets there for the Big Blue, but he cannot control it. And he clears the zone, and we have a whistle and an offside. Or no, maybe a hand pass. And we'll go to the BLA zone. Tolosa flips it up high, and it's in and out of the glove of the BLA defenseman. And now some space here, and the shot from the wing saved by Buffard with the stick, and it bounces out of play. Wrapped around. Hitchcock's going to stop it before it gets all the way around. Makes a nice move. And find Langevin in the neutral zone, looking to make a move. Can't get by. Hitchcock all the way down deep. Fea will have to replace him as the defenseman. 2-on-2 rush on the back check. And it's thrown cross corner behind the net. Thrown back. Fea retrieves the loose puck. Roddy flips it in deep and will go for a change. Fea still in pursuit. Sprague line back on. Ryan can't get it through, but Ronan Locke steals it away momentarily, but gets stick checked. Ryan loses his footing in the corner. Now it's back to the right point, and a shot blocked by Papalardo was there. Now behind the net, BLA has control. Thrown into the slot, tipped away by Bartram and all the way down to the end glass. Bartram with a hard skate down, pressuring the defenseman. Can't keep it in, and Swampscott will have to tag up. Pass is tipped by Bartram, but still gets through. And a slider into the corner. Papalardo's first to it, gets it ahead, looking for Locke, but it's just a bit too far. 4:14 to go. Sprague guides it to Papalardo. Locke battling on the boards. Papalardo with a nice move to get around one, taps it across to Ryan, and he gets it to Bartram, looking for the diagonal pass to Locke, but it can't get through the zone. Papalardo, been out there a while. See, he gets held from behind a little bit, trying to battle for it. And Swampscott will clear with Sprague, getting it ahead for Locke, who kicks it onto his stick. Makes a nice move to get around the defender. Throws it in front. Bartram couldn't control it. And it's thrown and blocked down before it gets through. Hitchcock throws it ahead looking for Roddy. Roddy battling. Wins it. Now still battling in the corner. Gets held. His stick is in the other player's hand. No holding called. Now a long pass connects. It's now a one-on-one. And the shot from the wing and save made by Buffard with 2:55 to go. Swampscott playing short-handed here without their entire third line of forwards. Hanging in there with BLA 3:3 to go. We will see who has more legs to end this game. Thrown in deep. Roddy trying to get the stick lift, couldn't get control of the puck. Hitchcock with a nice play to get to it first. And he's going to take it out of the zone himself. Has a rush, has a lane. Quentin Hitchcock trying to go coast to coast, gets around the last defender and draws a penalty. So Swampscott will go on the power play with 2:27 to go in the game, tied up. So Swampscott will have almost the entirety of regulation on the power play in a tie game, as Hitchcock made a really nice move to get around all of the defenders of BLA and draws the tripping call. First power play unit for the Big Blue will be on. And we're going to get a timeout, Swampscott. .227 to go out of the timeout. Swampscott on the power play. Roddy wins the puck. Gets it back to the point. Hitchcock. Hitchcock's going to look for a shot and a tip. And a save made with 2:11 to go. Both goaltenders have come up huge in this third period to keep this game tied. BLA wins the draw, trying to get a clear. Feo trying to win the puck back, and it gets chipped away from him, and it will be cleared all the way in on Buffard, who's going to have to take a face-off. .205 to go, 1:39 to go on the Big Blue power play. They did have to take a defensive zone face-off. This is a huge play coming up. And Fea ties up the draw, and Hitchcock takes it. He's going to give it to Locke, who's been the guy here for the Big Blue. He loses the handle that time, and it gets cleared back into the Big Blue zone. Defensive zone. Roddy gets it to Fea, chipped back ahead to Roddy. Puck attempted to be cleared, swing and a miss, as Roddy battling for it along the boards. 1:30 to go, 90 seconds left in the game. Fea trying to dig it out, gets it to Dakota Landryman. Hitchcock to Fea. They play catch. Back to Hitchcock on the point. Hitchcock's going to shoot right into the chest of the BLA goalie. 50 seconds to go in the power play. 1:17 to go in regulation. Ronan Locke with the hat trick. BLA wins the face-off, but Swampscott keeps it in the zone. They can't get a clear. Hitchcock looks in front. Looks for the shot, the tip. Loose in front. Comes back out to Hitchcock. Hitchcock's going to get it to Locke. Locke looking for a shot. Locke throws it across for Hitchcock's going to tip it back to the point to Fea. Fea to Hitchcock. Hitchcock looking, goes around the net, loses the handle momentarily, but puck bounces up to Dakota Landryvane. Now Landryvane throws it through the slot to Fea. Can get a score! Will Roddy puts the Big Blue in front with 40 seconds to go! 4-3 game! Puck was thrown on net and Will Roddy was right there for the game. Go-ahead goal, 40 seconds to go, as Swampscott takes the lead in the home opener. What a finish here. 40 seconds left for the Big Blue to clinch their 2-0 start to the season. credit Derek Fay and Dakota Landrevane for the assist on that play. 4-3 Big Blue with 40 seconds to go. Timeout, BLA.
Swampscott goal scored by number 6, Will Ronnie. Assisted by number 3, Cody Langen. And number 16, Derek Fay.
40 seconds for the Big Blue to hold on to this 4-3 lead. As we are out of the timeout, the Roddy line will stay out there. Actually, they're going to bring their best defenders on. It's going to be Sprague, Faya, Roddy, Locke, and Hitchcock. 38 seconds and counting. Locke takes it around the net, gets it to Roddy. Roddy trying to clear the zone, and he does. 29 seconds to go. BLA's going to try to get their goalie out of the net. They can't. They can't get the possession. A good play by Locke, and Sprague's going to clear it out of the zone. The net is empty. It's 6v5. 15 seconds to go. Thrown in front. Hitchcock takes it around his own goal. 10 seconds to go. 9 seconds. Hitchcock pins it against the glass with Faya. Counting down 3 seconds. Puck gets loose. 2 seconds. 1 second, and Swampscott wins 4-3 as Will Roddy scores the game-winning goal with 40 seconds to go in the game. What a finish here from the O'Keefe Center as Swampscott moves to 2-0 behind the hat trick of Ronan Locke and the game winner by Will Roddy. That will do it for me at The Rock. I am going to go head over to the Swampscott basketball game at Swampscott High School. Tune in at 4:30 for the start of that game. I am done for the day. What a game here. Swampscott's 2-0. Woo!